sketchbook tour. This sketchbook is weird because I've been experiencing a really bad depressive episode, and so that's made me enjoy things less. So I feel like I didn't enjoy the sketchbook as much as I should have. Like, it wasn't a bad sketchbook. I just, like, I don't know. It felt weird to work in, and my art is a little weirder in this. Weirder? I don't know how else to describe it. Like, what other word I could use, but yeah, overall, it was just weird. Yeah. I I also started the sketchbook like immediately after I got out of the hospital, so that's probably a main contributor. It starts out pretty good though, so. But yeah, here's the front. I tried going for like, I wanted to go for a mostly red theme, but I didn't have a lot of stickers at the moment, so I had to do like red, black, and white, some browns, like a bit of greens, and then this is the back. Just like a collage. I usually don't do the back like this, but I just thought it'd be fun. Like, I usually don't collage or like put stickers on the back, but I've been doing that. I did that for this one in my next sketchbook. Here are some of the keychains. We got a frog, and then Charles Optinson from Metalocalypse. And then some more like random keychains. I got these from Five Below, and also this from Five Below. But yeah, let's get into it. That's just, I don't know, that's just some old art right there. Oh, stick around for a little fun thing at the end. Okay, so I started this Thursday, March 12th, 2026, and it took me exactly a month. So, oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've done a video. I'm a little, Cecil. There's a lot of Cecil in here, and there's a lot of this OC. This is my OC Freya, and she is the loveliest gal ever, and she's totally not based off of me or anything. ... But, ooh, I should keep, okay, I'm gonna do a Freya counter, actually. Because you will see so much of her in this. Because, another reason why the sketchbook is so weird is because usually I draw, like, a bunch of different characters and stuff, but I just drew this OC Freya, and she is my invincible OC, and I ship her with Cecil. Bro. Oh, I hate him. This is just an inside joke. Hi, Denver. But yeah, I really love this first page. It is the best page in the sketchbook, which is kind of funny because I feel like with first pages, people are usually like more hesitant to draw on it. But I don't know what I feel like. So I created Freya the same day that I started the sketchbook, and I like created all her lore, and then I was just like going so insane, like crazy about her. So I think that's why I like there's just like so much love in this page, because I love Freya so much. I love her. But yeah, here's the first Freya drawing in the sketchbook. More Freya. The whole thing about Freya's character is that her character has a lot to do with identity, and her like power is not mind control, but she can like look into people's minds and like see their memories, and like whenever she looks into people's minds, she gains their knowledge and their memories, which causes for a lot of like I don't even know how to explain it, like just a lot of random trauma that's dumped into her because she's looking into people's minds and stuff. And she can also change the chemicals in someone's mind. So this was supposed to be like brain matter, and then it's like forming little wings. I really like how I decorated the first part of the sketchbook, like these first few pages, and then I've run out of decorations at the end, and I didn't really feel like decorating. I didn't censor this part because you can't really see anything, but yeah, Cecil, Freya, more Freya. She's like, I didn't like her face here, so I just like put brain over her face. Oh, so I was watching the movie Brain Damage, and it is like one of my favorite movies ever. It is so weird. It is so B-horror. I love it so much. And the movie, like, what is his name? Elmer and Brian? Like, they are so Freya and Cecil to me just because of, like, their lore and stuff. I'm not going to explain their lore here because I don't want people to copy me. And also, it's just, like, a lot to go over. But, yeah, just know that they're a lot like Freya. No. Brian and Elmer from the movie Brain Damage. And also, you should go watch that movie, except it does have, like, a smidgen of gore in it. So, I would not recommend if you're, like... If you don't enjoy like kind of bad goofy movies and gore, here's like Freya cupping Cecil's face. Oh, I love them. And then I didn't censor this. Oops. Doesn't matter, you can't really see anything anyway. But more Freya. So what I meant to mention earlier is that with Freya's whole thing being about identity and stuff, I draw her a little differently sometimes, so you'll see her weight like fluctuate and her like facial features also fluctuate. It's kind of my excuse for like drawing the same character inconsistently, but I don't know, I kind of like doing it on purpose as well, just because it's fitting for her. Cecil, he's saying #what that mean? I really love this page too. This is probably my second favorite page just because I love this pose and like how I drew her eyes and her body and this little like creepy moon right here, and also there's Cecil, of course. Oh shoot, I totally forgot to freaking count the Freyas. Okay, so I counted 2. Okay. My bad. Sorry that angle's so weird, by the way. So I was losing my mind because I was snowed in for like a whole week at my house and I couldn't go anywhere and school was canceled. Everywhere was closed. So I binged watched Fallout with my mom. So here's Cooper Howard. Ooh, I love him. I was struggling to draw his eyes, but I still like this drawing and I still love him. And I was also drawing some desserts because I was just like, I don't know, I was finding anything to do at that point just because I was like so bored at home. And then we have some fishies here, and Freya and Cecil. Oh my gosh, I love this drawing. I love them so much. Their relationship is like insanely toxic, but I love them. Cashier girl. This is how I draw Cashier girl. I love Cashier girl. More Freya. Oh, I gotta count the freaking Freyas. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, I don't... the drawing is okay, but I like how I decorated the page. And I like how I decorated this page too. Oh, Freya. More Freyas. Yeah, so you can see like how her body type kind of changes throughout the sketchbook, and also her like how I draw her face and stuff. This is supposed to be like a little halo. Her story also is like has a little bit to do with like religion and stuff, just like I don't know, but she thinks of herself as God, so that's why I keep drawing her as like with like those sorts of themes. But yeah, Talia, this is the first OC that's not Freya in the sketchbook. And then we have horses, some cashier girl. There's not really a lot going on in these pages. Some fruit. This was a doodle from the psych ward that I found again, and I was like, quit yawning! Or, I don't know if it was from the psych ward, but I just couldn't stop yawning. Some of my character 8. I really liked this. This was cut out from... My dad gave me a bunch of art magazines that were just like drawings and photography and stuff, and I really liked the colors on this and this pose and like the shadows and stuff, so I wanted to stick it in here. And then we have some more Freya with one of my favorite songs ever, Roman Candle by Elliott Smith. That song completely sums up how my winter's been, for those who know. Freya, I love this drawing too. I just love how I drew her body. And then we have some more Cecil. This was the day that the new Invincible episodes came out. Oh my gosh, I was like so crazy because I love him. He's so freaky. I love Cecil. I need you, Cecil! Oh my goodness. I like how I did the colors on this page, how I made everything match, and I also like the rose gold reflectiveness. This is where I was kind of like, oh, my bad. This is where I was kind of like, I don't really care anymore how these pages look, and I was just trying to learn how to draw for fun again. I went on a run to the dollar store. I was trying to write a Dawn fic, except I was trying to finish a Dawn fic, but it was like I was struggling really hard. Sorry, I was cracking my neck. Some Freya, except you can't really see her right there. That also counts. And then we have more of the ghoul. Can you guys tell? Can you guys tell that Walton Goggins is like one of my favorite actors? I don't know. I don't know if it's that obvious, but yeah, Jess, a little Jess right here. And I was watching Rainbow Rocks with my friend Denver. Hi, Denver, again. And I was messing around with this puffy paint, and I randomly found one of these again, just lying around, so I stuck it in here. More Freya. I really like these doodles. They're like kind of, they're like very simplistic, but I love them. Canon will look inside your head. Yep. And then this is just like some random writing from, like, I was helping my writing teacher with a 10th grade tour. Like 10th graders were visiting our class, and we did like a little writing exercise, and I got to keep like all of the writing that they did, so I stuck that in here. I don't think I counted these two. Yeah. These were just some Zentangle sketches for my sculpture class, because we were doing like a clay Zentangle sculpture design. I really hate school right now, but I'm still doing the work anyway, even though I have all my credits. I don't know, I'm just like bullshitting at this point, but I do like how these turned out. Like, I was just like trying to look for like low effort Zentangle sketches, but they still turned out good. More Zentangle stuff. This is my final design. It looks nothing like this, by the way, because like working with clay can be a bitch. And then we got Jesse Pinkman down here. Some doodles I did while on a drive, because my mom and I like to drive just to get out of the house, especially during the winter. And I like to bring my sketchbook with me and just draw like whatever I see around me. And then I was writing some lyrics from songs that we were listening to in the car. More Freya, of course. Boop. I'm pretty sure I write these lyrics again later, but these lyrics are from Black Milk by Massive Attack. I love Massive Attack. Note from my teacher. And then, you're not dumb, everybody else is. Cecil saying that. Cecil, Freya, Donald. I love Donald so much. She's also my favorite character, but I'm afraid that I have some favoritism to drawing like Cecil, even though Cecil is harder to draw in my opinion. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's only been a select few times where I've been able to capture Cecil's likeness. But yeah, me and drawing Walton Goggins characters smoking cigarettes. Yeah, because I drew freaking, where is he? I was also drawing the ghoul smoking a cigarette, so I was like, wait. Flow state. I don't know. Some of my OC Luna. my back hurts. My back also kind of hurts right now because I'm like hunching over. My OC Diane, and I was listening to some Mitski as I was drawing these pages. These pages I was also like, I don't care how good it looks, I want to put it down on paper, and I've been trying to get used to that, to just drawing whatever comes to mind. Ugh, okay, this is weird. More Freya, lyrics from Pet by A Perfect Circle. Freya again, I like this one. This is my OC Hello and Jess. I gotta count those two. Okay. More Freya. Oh my goodness. Of course. And Cecil. And all of this turbulence wasn't forecasted. Some Mitski. I've been getting really back into Mitski. I was obsessed with Mitski in like 8th grade, but recently I've just been like, I don't know. I've just been more into her music just because like it's fitting for my life right now. Oh, I didn't censor that. Oh, I didn't censor that either. Whatever. I don't care to edit that, but this was supposed to be my OC Elliot, but it doesn't really look like Elliot, and I don't know, the anatomy is a little weird, but that's okay. It was kind of supposed to be weird. Here's Elliot right here, and I was ranking my favorite Mitski songs. I don't know if this is still true. I don't know if I'd put Eric that high now. It's still a good song though. I really like Texas Rezanoff. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Mitski and Elliot, am I in 8th grade again? I also drew Elliot a lot in 8th grade, so there's that correlation. This was from my last video where I was counting all the Cecil sightings. More Freya. More Freya. How much is that? 3? 1, 2. Oh, I was watching Breaking Bad while I was drawing this. I remember like the episode that I was watching. I don't know, it's kind of funny like looking back through these sketchbooks because I most of the time remember what I was watching while I was drawing it. I want to draw her as a wolf just because wolves are fitting for her character, and she's holding some guts right here. I like the pose on this drawing. My OC Lilia, and this was just something that my brother gave me. It was like a blueprint for, or like a prototype for one of his projects, and it was originally like 3D and could stand and stuff, but I just crushed it down and like stuck it in here because I didn't know what else to do with it. Here's that up close. My OC Cypher, custom wood burning. If you watched the last video, you'll know that I got like a custom wood burnt piece for my friend and I. And then from like the actual like custom wood burning. And then Luca, I didn't censor this because it's, I don't know. And then I gave my sketchbook to my friend because we were just trading sketchbooks and stuff. So here's some doodles from them. I really like how they use like markers and draw the hair here. Bro, this video is already so long. I might speedrun this video because usually when I make videos, it's because it's like a spur of the moment sort of thing. Like, oh, I feel like making a video now, but I'm losing a little energy as this goes on. Seesaw. I think we were like doing blind. Oh yeah, here. Here's him like peeking out of the water. I think we were doing like blind contours with Cecil, and here's like a cat licking Cecil. These are ROCs: Ridge, Ryoko, Ridge as a fridge. My friend gave me a Patrick Star mini fridge as a gift. It was a silly little gift, and I have it on my shelf right now. And then here's more from that box. I drew another horse. Elliot! Oh my gosh, I really like this drawing. These lyrics are from Eternal Life by Jeff Buckley. Some Saul Goodman. I still need to finish Breaking Bad and actually like watch the Saul Goodman show. He's my favorite character though. I love him. Get that degree, girl. I need that motivation right now. And of course, the Ren feature. Hi Ren, if you're watching this. Some Luna. I like how I decorated this page. I was like, I ran out of like Ephirma. I don't know how to say it, but like decorative paper, and I was just like, I was trying to get rid of some scraps that I was holding on to, because I like holding on to junk for my sketchbook, but then I end up like hoarding too much, and I've been trying to get rid of all of it slowly. But yeah, I like the stickers on this page too, and the cat washi tape. Freya again. And then this was some more writing from the 10th graders. I thought this was funny. In a world with an orange as the president. Okay. So you can like my freaking foot feature. Freya, did I count that, Freya? I don't know. I feel like the counter is gonna be inaccurate anyway. I feel like I already forgot Freya. So freaking take a shot every time I say Freya in this video. Okay. This was like the last day of school before spring break, and I was just in my sculpture class, and I was listening to like these chuds talk about conspiracy theories and like Epstein and stuff, and then they started talking about the Holocaust, and it was really weird. And then this is a doodle from my friend. Meeted these kids, that's what they wrote. I don't want to do paper sculptures. Ugh, I did though. I did. Some more Talia during that sculpture class because I was drawing instead of doing my work. Oh, I love the line of action on these. Just, I don't know. I love Talia so much. I draw her more in my new sketchbook. Some wings, because I really enjoy drawing wings, and as you can see, I was trying to do more decorative stuff here. Some Elliot. And then I didn't really like this drawing, but I was like, I want to like still add to it and stuff. Like I want to keep adding to it until I do like it. And I like it now. I like the pose on this. I just didn't really like the face and like how I drew the hands and stuff, but it was still, what's the word, like salvageable. So I just stuck a bunch of random junk on here, some washi tapes and stuff. This is my OC7, and I don't really know what he's doing. He has like one arm behind his back. You can like kind of see it in the sketch right here. But I was in my photography class, again, drawing instead of doing, I think I had all my work done in there, so it didn't matter. But I wanted to draw, and I didn't have very many markers in my bag, but I had some paint markers from a sculpture project I was doing still in there, so I was working with limited colors. Some Hannibal, ... because this was like all on the same day. I drew so much this day, but yeah, I'm rewatching Hannibal right now. It's taking me a bit because I've just been going through a lot, and I feel like, I don't know, there's just like, I don't know if my mind can handle like some of the gore or like some of the themes in the episodes right now, so like I'm watching it very slowly, but I still want to like rewatch all of it because I've only watched it once. I've rewatched the first few episodes of season 1 a few times, but I've only seen like the entire thing once, and like I don't want to be a LARPer. Because I completely forgot what happened in like season 3. I remember a bit from season 2. That season 2 final. But yeah, I just want to practice drawing Hannibal, and here's some like mogging, or what is it? Voguing? I don't know. I like this one and this one. This one's okay. Oop. Will Graham. I love Will Graham. He's me, by the way. Who said that? I was practicing like more abstract faces and art, and I wrote here, the sketchbook is so strange. There's a lot of fandom stuff and junk pages, and that's not typical for me. It isn't necessarily bad though, just different. Yeah, I don't really like draw a bunch of fandom stuff typically. Like that's been true for years. With like a few exceptions, because you know, I like whatever I'm hyper fixated on, my brain will draw that. But yeah, I even with like fan OCs, I usually don't get like as attached to them as I do with Freya. I usually just like draw them once and then forget about them. But with Freya, I was like, okay. Oh, speaking of Freya, here I was just drawing my cat like licking himself because he was doing a funny pose, but you can't really see anything that's going on. But yeah, here's some abstract Freya. This is how I draw her sometimes too. This is like the first time I started drawing her like this. I really like, if I want to draw something but don't really feel like drawing as well, if you get that feeling, I like to just do these silly Freya doodles. Yeah, more of that. And then some cashier girl too, with a bunch of stickers surrounding her. I love just like piling a bunch of stickers on each other. Freya. And then this is just like some Dove dark chocolate stuff that I had. Oh, I got a very sweet card from my writing teacher. She's the sweetest lady ever. I love her so much. It was her birthday, and one of her favorite animals is elephants, and she always talks about how she's watching a bunch of elephant videos. So I got her some like stuffed animal plush, like stuffed animal elephant plushies, and she loved them so much. And I don't know, she gave me a very sweet card, like just thanking me, and I loved it. Swans. Okay, from here and like the next few pages, I am riding up to Chicago, and like I just was like so bored in the car, so a lot of these drawings I do in the like during the drive, but I just practiced drawing some swans. I thought they'd be harder to draw, but I love drawing them so much, and they're like pretty easy to draw. I don't know, I think it's because they're just like a bunch of like, swans are just very circular. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this, I hate it. So one of my biggest pet peeves in drawing videos, and I try not to, or not drawing videos, sketchbook tours, and I try not to do this too. I will sometimes say like, oh, I didn't have as much fun with this drawing, or oh, I really loved this drawing. Like I'll say that and stuff, but I really try to avoid saying I hate this drawing, because that is something I hear a lot in sketchbook tours, and it just like really aggravates me, and then they just start picking apart their drawing, and it's just like, it's not fun to watch. But this drawing is just so funny. I like, the anatomy is so weird. Every time I look at it, I think of this like one drawing that someone else did that was like a meme for a bit. If you know, you know. It was like, I don't know, some like Genshin Impact character, but I don't mind this drawing though. It's just very funny, because it wasn't gonna be perfect anyway. I drew it on very bumpy roads, so, but yeah, some Luca. And then Freya. I don't think I counted this Freya. Oh, I'm getting tired. But yeah, oh, she's so cute. I love this drawing. Jess, Freya, cashier girl. Why does it have to be this way? That is a lyric from an Alice in Chains song that I cannot remember the name of right now. I know it's from the Tripod album though, because that's my favorite album by then. Freya, I think. No, I did not count that. Okay. And then a horse, and this is some lyrics from the song ... That's not the song name. ... Labyrinthian Pomp by Of Montreal. I love Of Montreal. More horses, more swans. I really like this swan drawing right here. I like how I drew the feathers and just like the line of action, and I love everything about it. This is all still from when I was on the drive, by the way. Some Elliot, I really like these drawings as well, and these lyrics are from Weak and Powerless by A Perfect Circle and Judith by A Perfect Circle. I wrote here, the bumpiness is the road's fault, not mine. You can't really see these drawings on the camera, so here they are. Yeah, I love them so much. As you can see, the line art is like pretty bumpy. But that was the road's fault, not mine, like I said. Oh, I didn't censor this drawing, but you can't really see anything, and I don't really freaking care right now. My OC 8 and random pose that I saw on Pinterest that I kind of fucked up, but I like the fucked up look of it. It reminds me of the sculpture. Dreams are made winding through my head. Those lyrics are from Spiders by System of a Down. More swans. This was just like junk that I got while I was in Chicago. This wasn't from the drive, but this is Freya holding a little Cecil and her wings. And this is the last of the drawings from the drive. Oh, another freaking Freya. I was documenting, I was like putting little notes in for like how much we had left of like the help me, help! Oh my god, I'm so tired. The timestamps and how long we were waiting to how long it, yeah. I don't even care anymore. Just kill me. Diddy Blood, kill me. This is a cat my dad drew. IOC Gwen, like very low quality drawing of Gwen. Cashier girl. Oh, I got some oil pastels while I was in Chicago, so I was experimenting with those because I have drawn with oil pastels before, but they were like really, really old oil pastels. Like, it was originally my oldest brother's and then was passed down to my other brother and then it was passed down to me, so they're like over a decade old. They still work, but I just wanted to like know what drawing with like newer oil pastels felt, and I still use them because I don't know, drawing with oil pastels is really fun. And I realized with my character Luca, I have a Jeff Buckley song for like each of his relationships. Not each of, this is like almost everything, but yeah, I was just writing down like all the ones that I like associated with him and his people. Speaking of Jeff Buckley, here he is with the lyrics to Lilac Wine by Jeff Buckley. I didn't have to say that, but yeah, this was also with oil pastels, and I think it's pretty good. Like, I don't know, I've only ever drawn eyes with oil pastels because I don't really know what else to draw with them, but I just thought doing a portrait with oil pastels would be fun, and I think it turned out pretty good. Like, I know the shadows might look weird to some people, but I'm proud of it. I think it's good for a first time, and I put some Mod Podge over it, so I like scratching the drawing a lot. Lilia I bought some, what is it called, like fountain pens? Or like just like these really fancy pens, and I've never like drawn or written with those sorts of pens before, so it was really weird, but yeah. And then this is some more Chicago stuff, and I was also at a convention. The hotel we were staying in had these sticky notes, so I just drew a bunch on those sticky notes. This is Tanner from Scrutinized. Cashier Girl, City of Motors, that's a soul coughing song. And I had these really delicious banana pancakes, and I just wanted to like draw them to honor them. I don't know. This was from a Snoopy sticker pack I got. Oh my gosh, we still have like a bit. I'm gonna like speedrun these. So my dad and I were at the Bean in Chicago, if you know what that is. It's a very touristy place, but I don't know. I really liked it, and I want to redraw like the reflections that we saw in the bean. And then this is a waffle that I had, a Belgian waffle. Some more junk from Chicago and like art stuff that I got, like stickers and washi tape. And then more of those sticky note drawings of, oh my gosh, that's a lot, Freya. And I didn't censor that either. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I went through this entire freaking sketchbook before I filmed this, and I still didn't censor everything. Okay, 1, 2. My OC Milo? Or War? That might be War. I don't know. I think it's Milo though, but I just wanted to draw him with wings. War and Milo are like basically the same person, but also not. So, Jess, and he's just like, boy. Boy moment. What the boy? Sorry. I'm a little delirious right now. ... Elliot. I really, really love this drawing. Like, all the Elliots I drew in the sketchbook are just, like, so good. I love how I drew his freaking peener, but I can't show it. I can't show it, bro. I also like how I drew his boobs, but whatever. Stupid freaking YouTube. Talia with a swan, my 2 favorite things. This was referenced. A lot of my drawings are referenced from like statues, by the way. So if the poses look familiar to you in any way, just know that it's like there's like an 80% chance that it's referenced from a statue. More doodles from drives that I was on. Toki from Metalocalypse. I don't know why I drew him there. I think I drew Jess under the sticky note, but I didn't like it, and I was like, why not draw Toki from Metalocalypse? I'm watching a bunch of shit right now, and I need to catch up on all of it. I'm on my 11th Metalocalypse rewatch, I think. Not the 12th. I think it's my 11th rewatch. I drew the album, the On and On Jack Johnson album cover, because that's what me and my mom listen to the most on drives, because like Jack Johnson is very nostalgic for me, and his music just reminds me of summer. More Freya. This was supposed to be my OC Lilia, but it does not look like her at all. So that is not Lilia. Just know that it's not Lilia. But I still think it looks cool. I don't know. I was also watching Breaking Bad while drawing this. I have this like weird thing where I just get very antsy and I can't ever like sit still. Actually, that's not true, because like I've just been a lazy chub recently, so I've been sitting still a lot more, but I'm still like very restless, and I always constantly feel like I need to be doing something, like something productive, so I can't even enjoy shows in that way, because I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this show, and then it becomes a job for me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything while I'm watching the show, and I'm not absorbing anything because I keep thinking, so I gotta draw while watching the show. I don't know. Rant over. I digress. Yep, Freya. I really like this drawing. I like how I drew her boobs, but can't see that. Another Freya. Boop. And then this is just the background for this drawing, and some lyrics from Marie with Wings by Tool, I'm pretty sure. Either part 1 or 2. Normal threatens to make more art. That's how I felt. Because, like, I felt like I couldn't draw anything. Like, I could draw, but nothing just felt right. So I was like, I threatened to make more art. I don't know. Freya, again. I was doing some planning for a painting. Oh, I'm still working on painting, by the way. There's Cecil. I remember drawing this while I was, like, really, really sad. Oh, I really like this pose here, and I didn't censor that either, but you can't even see that. But yeah, this is what I want the painting to look like. Well, not this, not like this, but like the pose. More doodles from a drive. This is when I was, again, feeling sad, and I started doing these daily mood drawings. So this was my mood for that day. I was drawing myself in a, what is it called? Like the rear view mirror? I can't remember my car terms right now, but one of the mirrors in the car. Some Luca. This is like way better than the other goofy body drawing I did of him. Like, this is way more accurate. I don't know. I was like, it was 2:45 a.m. and I just couldn't sleep, and then like sometimes when I stay up really late, like inspiration randomly hits me, so I was feeling really bad, so I was like, I'm gonna utilize this like newfound motivation while I can. And yeah, this is my ranking of Breaking Bad characters and just like me ranting about Breaking Bad. Here's my definitive list. This is still basically the same. I honestly don't hate any of the characters other than Walter White. I really like Jane and Jesse, but they just happen to rank lower on my list because I have like other prioritized favorites than them, but I swear I don't hate them. I don't dislike them at all. They're like also my favorites. Like I don't really dislike anyone in that show other than Walter White. And like I'm getting a little mad at Hank right now because I'm almost finished with season 4 and he's being a little mean to Marie, and I love Marie so much, but I don't know. Oh, here was more drawings at like 3 or 4 a.m. and I moved to the living room because I couldn't sleep, but I was looking up like rain videos to watch, but I somehow ended up watching like a Reanimator Herbert West versus Light Yagami rap battle, and then it somehow morphed into watching like House YTPs, so I just drew House because I was just like, okay, I give up on sleeping. And then I wanted some texture in my sketchbook, so I added this, some more Freyas. Boop, boop. I really like this one right here. This just, I love this pose. I remember drawing this, and then my writing teacher snuck up behind me and she's like, what are you drawing? And then it kind of like took me by surprise, and I was just like, but she said like my poses are very lifelike, so that was very sweet of her. Freya's, are we surprised at all? I was like, we weren't really doing anything that day in my writing class, so I just was like mindlessly doodling again and doing some random poses from mine, because I typically take from life and I don't really draw from my mind, but I really want to start like learning how to draw from my mind more. Freya, I already said that, but this was my mood for April 6th. This was me trying to draw a heart from memory and like some random junk. Gambling, yay! Freya again, because I think I felt like drawing and decorating page, but I also didn't really want to put that much effort into it, so I just like, I don't know. This drawing is silly though, and I do like how I decorated though, like this whole spread. My OC Maria, I trade sketchbooks with my friend Jamie, and then we also got McDonald's. This was my mood for April 7th. And I feel like these few pages are out of order. I don't know. I feel like this was on April 8th, and so was this, but I was crashing out a little. Yeah. Mood for April 8th again. Oh, I just like, I suddenly feel very strange. I feel like this sketchbook is affecting me in some way, because I feel a little strange looking through this right now, but it's okay, we'll get through it. Oh, some flowers. So I love to press flowers, but I was pressing some more flowers again, and then I found these like old pressed roses that I never even did anything with, so I stuck them in here. I won't only survive, I'll conquer. That's what I said to my friend Michelle, and it kind of stuck with me, and that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. It's been very, very hard, but I want that for myself. This was from April 8th. And then we got some oil pastels. I was drawing in my environment, and it's not the best, like, it's not the best, I know that, but I like it. And that's all that matters. As long as you have fun with your art, that's all that matters, because who cares if it's good, quote unquote, or not. You just gotta have fun with it, and that's it. Elliot Drace, not Jess. This is the first time Drace appears in the sketchbook. I've barely drawn Drace this year, and I've just been neglecting him so much. It's a little silly, but yeah, I still love Drace, I guess. Luca. These were some drawings I also did outside. Oh, so in my psychology class, I was like on the verge of crying, and then my teacher made us do like these stress tests. As you can see, there it is. But yeah, it was just very ironic because I was like, oh, this is just perfect timing. Lyrics from one of my favorite songs right now is Birds of a Feather by Kind of Like Spitting. This was my mood for April 9th. I do like this drawing. I kind of felt like I was melting, and I wanted to like convey that, and I like the shadows that I did here. More stress tests. Little fish that I drew with alcohol markers, because I have like a bunch of art supplies, but I didn't really color that much in this sketchbook, so yeah. Mood for April 10th, and yeah, just April 10th. I need something bigger than the sky holding in my arms and know it's mine. That is Remember My Name by Mitski. That's one of my favorite Mitski songs. You saw in the ranking. But some Zircon. Zircon is one of my favorite OCs, but I also neglect him because it's a little hard to draw him because he has snake hair. But yeah, I didn't really. When I was drawing this, I was like, oh, this doesn't look like him at all, but I actually really do like this drawing in the decoration I did for it. Oh, I forgot I stuck this in here. So here's more of Charles Oftenson. Can you guys tell that he's my favorite from Metalocalypse? Oh, so I got this really cool sculpture book. I would grab it and show you, but it is one of the books that is supporting my phone right now. But I've been, I don't know, I really love statues and sculpture, and I got it while I was at the Art Institute in Chicago. But yeah, I was doing some studies from that book just because I really loved the poses in there, and I felt like drawing something, but again, I didn't really want to put effort into it, so I was just like, I'm gonna sketch some stuff with, I'm gonna use this book as reference and sketch some stuff with alcohol marker. And this is, like, I was getting really close to the end, so I just felt like mindlessly doodling, and I was like, I really want to finish the sketchbook because it's just, like, it just felt off to me. Luca, Lilia, me saying I might have forgotten how to draw. I still feel that way, but we're plugging through. An epaulette shark, because in my, like, first chunky sketchbook, I drew so many epaulette sharks, but I haven't really drawn them as much in, like, any of my recent sketchbooks, and I feel really bad because, like, they're still my favorite animal. I'm still, like, insane about them, but yeah, I used to do a lot more epaulette shark art. Some doodles from my other friend Jamie. I have two Jamie friends. More zircon. Me and my friends love these, like, Instagram reels by this person that does, like, Chikawa drag. that sounds very weird, but it's just very silly. One of the things that they say is, I'm Hachiware, I'm gonna rip out your hair. So they drew Hachiware saying that. And then a Saul Goodman blind contour. This wasn't purposeful at all, like, because, you know, I wasn't looking at it, but I love how, like, tiny I drew his face. And then just some junk from the day. Oh, I was really stupid, so, I usually eat out with family, and since I'm, like, finally adult now, I'm, like, learning how to, of course, do things on my own, and I never really, like, paid at a restaurant, which kind of I don't know if that's, like, embarrassing, but I was trying to get used to, like, I was trying to learn how to do it, and I felt very confident in myself, except I was really stupid, and I didn't realize these are the papers that you tip the person with. I thought you tip it on the first receipt that you get. So my mom had to call, and she was like, hey, my daughter meant to tip you, but she freaking took all the papers. Yeah. Oh, more Freya. But I sound like an absolute chud because for saying, like, I've never paid for myself at restaurants before. But I'm 18, guys. I'm still young. Yeah. I don't know. Cafe Bates doodles. I really like this one. These were just, like, very simple. Did I skip some? Oh yeah, I did. These were very simple. My bad. My bad. This video is gonna be so awkward. I know in the future when I'm rewatching this, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is terrible. But yeah, Kathy Bates. I really like this drawing. I love, like, all four of these, and they were, like, drawn very fast. I was also rewatching Fried Green Tomatoes while drawing these. So some Diane, my OC Diane, and the last page. But there's still more, because I threw in a bunch of old art in here. Because I was going through storage, and there's just a tote of all my old sketchbooks, but there was a lot of loose paper in there, so I was like, I'm gonna rehome these sketches. So yeah, here's that lyric from Massive Attack again, and then some of my stats. But let's get into this old art. The rest of the sketchbook is old art from 5th to freshman year of high school. Have fun. This was, I believe, Doodles of We Know the Devil. I love that game. That's where I got my name from, Neptune. Luca, you can see how much he's changed and stuff. I've had, like, the same OC since forever. Some hand studies. These are, like, okay. I don't really know how much I learned from them, though. And then, oh, these are just from, like, friend doodles. Some doodles I did with my friends. You can't really see them, though. Did I count? I don't think I counted this Freya drawing. Boop. Okay. More hand studies and more We Know the Devil doodles. I find these, like, stickers I added very funny for, like, some of these drawings, because the stickers don't really match the drawings at all. These are from 6th grade, and I believe these are from 8th grade. These aren't really in order from year in any way. I was just, like, sticking them in randomly. Some Ryoko and Ridge, and you saw them earlier, so that's kind of funny. Like, you get to see their progress over time. These are from 8th grade. This is from 6th grade, I believe. My OC Mortis looks way different now. I never draw Mortis, but yeah, this is, like, his very first design. Cypher, Ryoko and Arlo. Yeah. And then this was some, like, goofy ass like event art that I found, and then I like stuck random goofy stickers all around it. Luca, random wolf girl OC that I only drew once. Elliot was, like, he used to be so buff, but now he's bro. random OC that I only drew once. More Van Dart. Why won't you look at me? Why won't you? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Not doing that again. My bad. Awkward. Mackie from Danganronpa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Messed up the coloring, but oh wow. Ooh, that was like a note from 6th grade me. And you can see that I had like a Vriska typing quirk. ... Awkward. Random girl person thing. And my OC Luna. And then this is from one of my friends, like some art of theirs from 8th grade as well, because they were like, I don't like these drawings, and then I just took them because they didn't like them. Ooh, this drawing haunts my dreams. I swear I see this like every month on accident, like somewhere in my phone or whatever, but it's Camp fan art, and it just turned, how old? Like 6 years old? Once I was 7 years old. My bad. My bad, guys. Yeah, April 7th, 2020. And there's not really anything else in here. Oh, look at this like cute little sticker I found in Chicago. I love Snoopy. But yeah. That was the sketchbook. I can't believe this was an hour long. I'm so fried, bro. I'm so fried. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry if this was a little difficult to get through. But thank you. Thank you anyway.